funding cuts at the federal level, and a DOGE pause on government credit cards are now affecting high school activities on the First Coast. Thank you for joining us for First Coast News at 6. I'm Jessica Clark.
And I'm Heather Crawford. We're glad you're with us tonight. Now, there are major changes to junior ROTC championships and the meets that lead up to those championships. So for a closer look now at how those competitions and those students are affected, we want to go to On Your Side's Rich Donnelly, who's live tonight at Nice High School. Rich?
Dozens of schools in our area compete in national junior ROTC competitions across the various military branches that hold those competitions, and Nice High School is considered a national power in Navy junior ROTC competitions. But due to a federal funding and uncertainty surrounding the continuing resolution in Congress, some national competitions have been changed to virtual competitions, and some have been canceled entirely. They are precise, they are practiced, and they likely won't compete in person at the national tournament this year.
It can be maddening. What's happening can be a little maddening for them.
Justin Gates is the competition director for Sports Network International. They're the organization that runs the national championships for junior ROTC branches.
We provide the spotlight. The kids do the show.
But that show can't go on as planned because on Tuesday, DOGE tweeted that more than 200,000 government credit cards across the country have been deactivated. Some of those credit cards were going to be used to pay for things like travel and lodging for kids who compete in junior ROTC competitions.
The government credit cards currently are frozen. They could be unfrozen in a couple weeks, and we may be back in business. We don't know. But the brigade meets and the area meets and the things of that nature, they're happening now, and that's why a lot of those are being canceled.
That's the situation that happened to the junior ROTC Army drill team at St. Augustine High School. They qualified for the state competition only to no longer have a state competition.
But it is unfortunate. I mean, the kids work incredibly hard. They work as hard as any varsity sport in the school. They're out there at 5:30 in the morning before the sun's even up, using the parking lot lights to practice. They're in the gym practicing. They're on the athletic field practicing.
The Air Force event is happening this weekend in Dayton, Ohio. But the Marine and Navy national events have been converted to a virtual event, requiring the schools to film themselves and submit a video.
To have it taken away can be very difficult. There's a lot of things and factors in play here, but boy, it's just got to feel like a kick in the gut to these kids and their parents.
Sports Network International will still hold their all-service championships in Daytona early in May, as originally scheduled, because they say they own and run that competition. However, the Army Junior ROTC National Championships are the day before the all-service event. The Army has not made a final decision about that championship. Reporting live outside of Nice High School in St. Johns County, Rich Donnelly, First Coast News, On Your Side.